Alright, what is up YouTube? Today I just wanted to talk about something I found out recently about the Netflix One Piece live action adaptation. If you noticed, I just released a video where I talked with my friend who is a One Piece stan, and we just kind of talked about the project for 2 hours, basically our concerns, what we can expect, etc. However, we made that video without the information, the knowledge of knowing that each episode of the One Piece live action adaptation from Netflix is going to have a budget of around $9 to $10 million. So I'm just gonna dive into a little bit of this article. I'll post a link in the description in case you guys want to check it out for yourselves. Alright, so it says here, Tomorrow Studios is the company behind the project, with CEO Mondy producing the series. According to reports, the production cost per episode will range from $9 to $10 million. This is quite big of a budget, but it will help the production be consistent with Oda's condition to keep the series faithful to the story and the fans who supported the manga series for over 20 years. This huge budget of the project was later confirmed with Adelstein's statement in an interview regarding the One Piece live-action series. Quote, "I've been a fan of One Piece for the past 20 years. To be entrusted with such an important work by Shueisha and Mr. Oda is an honor. It's with great enthusiasm that I will give my all to make One Piece a success. I think that this project could set a new record for the most expensive drama series in TV history." End quote. The production team will also include Matt Owens, who will be writing the screenplay, and Steven Maeda, who also posted the announcement on his Twitter account with the following statement. "Thrilled to be working on the live-action adventures of the Straw Hat crew with the supremely talented Matt Owens, Tomorrow Studios, and Netflix. Thanks to Oda Sensei for entrusting us with his vision." So yeah, I kind of wanted to just talk about this because this is pretty big news. I mean, if you look back on the video that I talked about with my friend who is the One Piece stan, where we just talked about the project for 2 hours, one of the main concerns, at least from me, was, the budget and how much time and money and, if they're gonna have the necessary resources to make the action sequences and the effects and superpowers of the Straw Hats look, good, right? If they're gonna have that $1 million budget that they will need per episode to, bring the One Piece series and the adventures of the Straw Hats to life, right? And despite everything that goes into a film or a live action TV show, you can have the greatest writer, the greatest director, all these things, right? A great cinematographer, etc. But since film is such a collaborative form of art, there can always be one area that lacks and just brings the entire project down. And unfortunately, when making these films and making these live action TV shows, the two most important things I would say that everyone needs more of is time and money. And even if we have the time, sometimes we don't always have the money. But that seems to not be the case for this project, however, which is making me feel very positive and have a, better outlook on this series moving forward and this project. I'm really excited to bring you guys this great news, and it seems like Oda himself is pretty excited as well to be working with Netflix and Tomorrow Studios, the team behind it and everything. I'll read this passage from what he said in this interview as well. "The announcement was made by Oda himself, who will be overseeing the whole project. His announcement was also posted on One Piece Netflix with several translations. The announcement reads, 'I know I announced the production of this back in 2017, but these things take time. Preparations have been slowly progressing behind the scenes, and it seems that I can finally make the big announcement. Netflix, the world's leading streaming entertainment service, will be lending us their tremendous production support. This is so encouraging. How far will the story progress over the 10 episodes of season 1? Who will be cast? Please be patient a little longer and stay tuned.'" So yeah, things seem to be looking pretty good for this project. I mean, obviously there are still concerns, just because it has a decent budget doesn't mean that this project is gonna just automatically be great. It still depends on, like Oda was saying, who's gonna be cast. We still need good direction, good acting, of course, and we still have to wait and see for how much of all the charming aspects of One Piece are really gonna be translated onto the big screen and how faithful they're going to be translated as well. And also, you got to realize, you know, $9 to $10 million is an okay budget. I mean, it's good, but it's not amazing, right? It's not like overwhelming. It's not like, oh, okay, they've just got money to throw around. I mean, like, if you look at, you know, a lot of the Marvel movies, they at least have $100 million in the budget. Sometimes a lot more, sometimes $200 million. Sometimes even more, right? But generally, it's about $100 to $200 million, right? And that's for a movie. So 2 to 3 hours, give or take, right? Sometimes even less. Sometimes 1 to 2 hours, give or take, right? One Piece is 10 episodes for this first season from Netflix, right? So 10 episodes, $10 million. That's about $100 million. So, I mean, you know, it's in the realm of good budget, but it's not amazing. It's basically a Marvel movie budget broken out into 10 episodes. And I mean, those episodes might be, you know, an hour long each, give or take. So, you know, we're working with something of a little bit under a Marvel movie budget. And I mean, I would say it's good in comparison to other anime live action adaptations and what those have gotten in the past in terms of budget, but it's still not great. But nonetheless, they've at least got some money to work with. And it doesn't seem like they're gonna need too much for like action sequences, you know, in the beginning. They should be fine. You know, they've got a comfortable budget, but it's not amazing. Just wanted to throw that out there. But anyways, yeah, guys, that's all I really wanted to say. You know, I just felt kind of bad that we went on a 2-hour rant about what we can expect from the One Piece live action, and we didn't even include this important detail, this information that was necessary to discuss. But at the same time, maybe it was better because then it would have been a 3-hour video. So I felt like I had to make a little video just talking about that. But yeah, that's all I really wanted to say. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, please like the video, subscribe, it helps me out a ton. I'm gonna be trying to make more videos more consistently and pump them out really soon for you guys. Anyways, until then, I'll see you guys in the next video.